no need to use 532 in this case.
Yeah.
So we are going to use 1064 only. Stick to the largest spot size, which will,
6 mm.
yeah, not 6 may not be required. 4 mm is a good size. So what I feel is, suppose 4 mm you use of energy which is giving too much whiteness, whitening immediately, you know the whitening that occurs. So slightly reduce the energy.
Okay.
So maybe in my machine it is somewhere around 2.6, 2.7 joules per centimeter square. You can do that once in 2 months or once in a month if the patient is really in a hurry. But ideally for all dermal pigmentations, I have seen that it's better to give little longer period of time. Short time, sometimes you cause too much inflammation.
Okay.
So try to give a little longer gap and allow the
interval should be okay.
Interval should be long, so that allow the pigmenosomes also or pigment to be cleared by the lymphatics and other things.
Incidentally, she's undergone one sitting.
Okay.
In January.
How was the result? Any improvement?
No, that is what it's slow to observe the results.
Okay, correct.
So मुझे लग रहा था maybe little.
But you are taking photographs.
Photographs, yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking all my photographs before and after.
Good.
But that is what we got in touch with Mr.
Right.
Khurana
Yes.
regarding some
No, I actually already said that QEAT5 is a machine which is different from hair removal. In the sense that once you have done, I mean, there are a lot of patients have been done and things have been done. It's a beautiful
No, it's a
thing to
wonderful
go.
system, honestly. What I find is like today, I was just discussing with Mr. Khurana also, I have practically stopped using 532 nanometer wavelength.
Okay.
Even for epidermal lesions. So even
So you can just talk as well.
Okay.
We can finish.
We'll get her to lie down.
Yes, we'll let them.
We can have a quick.
yeah. So let us first discuss about this case. Then as different cases come, we'll discuss about that. So in her case, what I would normally do is I'll do a single pass at about 1064 nanometer wavelength with a energy of maybe 2.6, 2.7. I don't know after systemic calibration kya hai. And also I will probably do once in 2 months. So once in 2 months with 1064, 2.6, 2.7 joules. That should be the ideal parameter.
I think the difference in the two machines, probably once you see the maximum,
correct,
you would know immediately what is the difference.
Swati, please. This is Dr. Swati.
Yeah, I met her.
Probably in her case, since it's a brand new system, maybe all the parts and everything is fresh and new. So maybe things are on the higher side.
Yeah, see,
And a 3.35 जा रहा है.
So मेरा अभी 2.93 तक जाता है मेरा maximum. So what I would suggest is maybe you can use 5 hertz, 4 millimeter spot size, maybe around 3 joules, 2.9 to 3 joules, 3.05 should be a good wavelength, a good energy to use in this case. So set the dial to complete 1064.
Yeah.
4 millimeter spot size. And this is the general setting that I would use in her case. Okay, so we're good.
Yeah, we don't need any zimmer or something. Usually they don't have any feeling of.
I don't use zimmer at all. For Q-switch, I have not used zimmer.
Yeah, they don't need it.
They don't need it.
In fact,
anesthesia sometimes is needed. Suppose if a patient is a little sensitive, then you can definitely use Prilox or something like that, or Emla, whatever you have here. So you can definitely use for Nemosopota. Suppose if it's a heavy, large Nemosopota.
Okay, I have one.
Yeah, so uske liye definitely we can use Prilox or Emla, whatever you have. It's more of patient comfort rather than anything else. It doesn't make any difference. Also, इसमें क्या करना है कि main thing we have to make sure that we don't go too close to the eye.
Yeah.
Q-switch is extremely sensitive for retina and as well as the iris. So absolutely make sure that the orbital rim is completely protected. So this is where the glasses should fit. It should not even slightly go near the eye orbit. But apart from that, this entire portion you can nicely treat. Even with the 1064, you can even treat up to here. See, she has spots out here and maybe 1 or 2 spots here, but you can actually treat even this area. Some lightening will occur. There are some patients who have come to me, Mr. Khurana, who have this back of our pigment demarcation lines.
Right.
And also Batman-like pigmentation, periorbital melanosis which extends down like this. So I have used 1064 in that also.
Okay.
It lightens. See, it's not going to go away because it's after all a physiological pigmentation. But it does lighten up. So many people come with that big problem of pigmentation here. So you can definitely use that. And always remember with this machine is when you're using it, make sure that it idles for about 30 seconds to 1 minute at least. Yeah, it has to warm up because this rod has to be at a warmed up temperature to give the exact wavelength. So like 1 minute of warm up is more than enough. तो dye shades लगाएंगे?
Sir, this is 532 or 1064?
This is 1064. The red is 1064.
Yeah.
Once
Green is
the
532.
once the wheel is turned on this side,
Yeah.
Sir,
this is completely
Yeah,
1064.
This is 1064. This
If it is on the other
532.
side, 532.
1064.
I'll be using only 1064 in this case. And another thing which I practically find is rather than making the patient lie down, make the patient sit up.
Okay.
There's no need. You can just make her 45 degree. Because remember that the handpiece is like this. Okay, this is the free position of the handpiece is like this. It's difficult to treat like this, So
Absolutely.
that's it.
You can go into the back.
And then you can turn around also? No. Okay. Okay.